Germany! One of the most popular destinations for travelers worldwide, it also stands as a country of extraordinary diversity. With its 16 federal states, each boasting its own government and distinct cultural identity, the nation offers a vast array of natural landscapes and dynamic cities. From the towering Bavarian Alps in the south to the lively metropolises or the windy shores of the North Sea, every corner of this land reveals something new and different. Each year, millions of tourists choose to visit Germany, drawn not only by its natural beauty and rich history, but also by the hospitality of a people known for their precision and efficiency, who also know how to enjoy life with colorful and lively festivals. In this video, we will start by exploring some unique curiosities about this country, then venture into its most iconic places, and conclude our journey by visiting some of its most charming and authentic villages. Join us as we explore the beauty and diversity of Germany, a journey not only through extraordinary places, but also through the rich fabric of German culture and history. Have you ever wondered how many pints of beer can be consumed in one place? During the Oktoberfest in Munich, a staggering 7.5 million liters of beer are consumed. This impressive amount reflects the vibrant Bavarian festivities, with millions of people toasting together under huge tents. This is also why Germany ranks among the top beer producers in the world, producing about 95 million hectoliters of beer annually, with hundreds of breweries scattered across the country. And speaking of grandeur, this nation is home to over 20,000 castles, each with a story of kings or revolutions. Among these, Neuschwanstein Castle stands out, drawing 1.4 million visitors a year with its sky-touching towers and fairy tale interiors. When it comes to transportation, we cannot overlook the Autobahn, a highway stretching over 13,000 kilometers of pure, speed limit-free freedom. A dream for all car enthusiasts. Did you know that Germany is also a paradise for bread lovers? With over 300 different types of bread and 1,200 varieties of pastries and sweets, it boasts the highest density of bakeries in Europe. Approximately 47,000 bakeries from north to south offer an incredible range of flavors. In terms of music, Germany boasts over 130 symphony orchestras, with the Berlin Philharmonic, founded in 1882, being just the tip of the iceberg. This country breathes classical music, with a professional orchestra in almost every major city. And for sausage enthusiasts, Germany is a true paradise. With over 1,500 types of sausages, there's always something new to taste. From bratwurst to currywurst, each region has its specialty. Speaking of festivals, have you ever visited a German Christmas market? If not, add it to your list. Christmas markets, like the famous Christkindlesmarkt in Nuremberg, draw about 2 million visitors each year. With twinkling lights, mulled wine, and local crafts, they turn the cold winter days into a warm, festive embrace. And let's not forget about education. In Germany, public universities charge no tuition fees, even for international students. With over 400 higher education institutions and about 2.8 million students, Germany stands as a coveted destination for those seeking high-level education without the burden of tuition fees. Lastly, we must acknowledge the tourist significance of this nation in Europe. With 51 UNESCO-recognized sites, including Cologne Cathedral and the mining complexes of Wismar and Stralsund, it ranks among the continent's top tourist destinations. Let's now begin our journey through the most beautiful and iconic places in Germany. Number 1. Munich. Imagine finding yourself in the heart of Bavaria, where ancient traditions intertwine with a lively modern spirit. Munich is not only famous for its Oktoberfest, but also as a hub of culture, art, and history. Strolling through its streets, you can discover the charm of its historic breweries and the majesty of buildings like the Residenz, once home to the kings of Bavaria. The city is also green, with the Englischer Garten providing a vast oasis of peace, even larger than New York's Central Park. Munich's museums are treasure troves of discovery. The BMW Museum celebrates German engineering precision, while the Pinakothek der Moderne enchants contemporary art enthusiasts. But that's not all, as every corner of the city offers little surprises, including craft markets, hidden cafes, and panoramic terraces. Don't forget to visit Marienplatz, the vibrant heart of Munich, where the imposing Neues Rathaus, or New Town Hall, dominates the square with its stunning Gothic architecture. Here, daily, you can witness the spectacle of the Glockenspiel, a mechanical carillon that recounts pieces of Bavarian history with its dancing figures. Number 2. Bavarian Alps. The Bavarian Alps are a majestic mountain range, offering magnificent views and an idyllic escape from the hustle and bustle of daily life. Known for its snowy peaks, crystal-clear lakes, and green alpine pastures, the region is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts. Hiking, skiing, and mountain biking are just a few of the activities available, immersing you in a natural environment of unmatched beauty. Picturesque towns like Garmisch-Partenkirchen, with its typical painted houses, add historical charm to the region. Additionally, the Bavarian Alps are home to Zugspitze, Germany's highest mountain, from which you can enjoy spectacular views that extend beyond the German borders. Number 3. Cologne. A city that embodies a wonderful balance between the sacred and the secular, welcomes you with its historic charm and vibrant contemporary energy. Cologne Cathedral, with its towering Gothic spires, dominates the skyline and captivates thousands of visitors each year. But the city is also a crossroads of culture. Its numerous museums, like the Ludwig Museum, display artworks ranging from Picasso to Warhol. Walking along the banks of the Rhine, you will discover the picturesque Altstadt district, where old pastel-colored houses overlook stone squares that host markets and festivals. And let's not forget the Cologne Carnival, an explosion of colors, music, and dance that transforms the city into an open-air stage, celebrating the joy of life with an unstoppable spirit. Number 4. The Black Forest. If you love nature and adventure, the Black Forest is your earthly paradise. This vast expanse of lush woods, hidden valleys, and misty peaks was the inspiration behind many of the Brothers Grimm's fairy tales. Hiking, mountain biking, and skiing are just some of the activities you can enjoy in this region, which transforms with the seasons. Additionally, the city of Freiburg in Breisgau, located at the foot of the Black Forest, is famous for its mild climate and exceptional quality of life. It features a cathedral with Gothic architecture, a spire that seems to challenge the sky, and is a gem dominating the city. Freiburg is also a model of sustainability, with extensive pedestrian zones and an innovative drainage system that uses historic small water channels to naturally cool the air in summer. Don't miss tasting the delicious local dishes, like the Black Forest cake, a delight that combines chocolate, whipped cream, and cherries in an irresistible mix. Number 5. Frankfurt. Frankfurt, a dynamic German metropolis, is a blend of business, culture, and modernity. Known as the financial heart of Europe, the city boasts towering skyscrapers that create a skyline comparable to Manhattan. But Frankfurt is more than just business. The Städel Museum, one of Germany's oldest and most significant art museums, features an extraordinary collection ranging from medieval to contemporary works. As you walk along the main river, you'll encounter lively outdoor cafes and street markets, perfect for a relaxing afternoon. The Römerberg, Frankfurt's historic market square, with its restored half-timbered buildings, is a popular gathering spot and an iconic venue for city events and celebrations. For literature lovers, Frankfurt is the birthplace of Goethe, whose house museum chronicles the life and works of this titan of German literature. Number 6. Dresden. Dresden, the Florence of the Elbe, is a city that has risen from the ashes of World War II destruction to reveal itself as one of Germany's most vibrant cultural centers. With its sumptuous Baroque buildings and magnificent galleries, such as the rebuilt Zwinger and Frauenkirche, Dresden enchants every visitor with its regal beauty. The River Elbe, flowing through the city, offers wonderful views and opportunities for romantic sunset cruises. The city is also renowned for its Christmas markets, which transform the atmosphere into a magical winter wonderland with twinkling lights, local crafts, and delicious seasonal treats. For art lovers, the Gemäldegalerie Alte Meister displays works by masters like Raphael and Titian. Number 7. Harz Mountains. The Harz Mountains, with their wild and mysterious landscapes, offer a perfect retreat for nature and adventure lovers. This mountain range in the heart of Germany is filled with forests, small lakes, and peaks that provide spectacular views. Legend has it that the Harz is home to witches and spirits, with the famous Brocken, the highest mountain, at the heart of these fascinating tales. Every year, Walpurgisnacht sees the Harz transform into a stage of folkloric celebrations, with people dressed as witches and demons. For those seeking a break from magic and mysticism, historic towns like Goslar offer a captivating glimpse into the past with their well-preserved medieval buildings. Whether you're looking for hiking, history, or simply a place to let your imagination run wild, the Harz Mountains promise unforgettable adventures. Number 8. Hamburg. Germany's second-largest city is famed for its port, one of the largest in Europe, and its vibrant cultural and musical scene. The Speicherstadt, the historic warehouse district, is a labyrinth of red brick buildings set on pilings, intersected by canals, now home to trendy museums and cafes. The city's new icon, the Elbphilharmonie, is a bold piece of modern architecture housing one of the world's most acoustically advanced concert halls. Hamburg is also known for its red light district, the Reeperbahn, where the nightlife never sleeps, offering live shows, bars, and clubs for all tastes. Additionally, taking a cruise on the Elbe River to view the city from a different perspective is a must, revealing its fascinating blend of maritime tradition and modernity. Number 9. Heidelberg. Heidelberg enchants visitors with its romantic scenery, dominated by the ruins of its imposing castle perched above the Neckar River. This ancient university town is a melting pot of history, culture, and youth, thanks to its renowned university, the oldest in Germany, established in 1386. Walking through the cobblestone streets of the old town, you'll find charming cafes, antique bookstores, and a lively art scene. Heidelberg is also famous for its Philosopher's Walk, a trail that offers spectacular views of the city and castle, once a favorite haunt for poets and intellectuals seeking inspiration. And for those with a sweet tooth, the Heidelberger Studentenkuss, a traditional chocolate, is a must-try originally conceived as a sweet gift among love-struck students. Number 10. Leipzig. Leipzig is a city that breathes music and history. Known for being the workplace of great composers like Johann Sebastian Bach and Felix Mendelssohn, today it buzzes with cultural and musical events, hosting one of Europe's most significant classical music festivals, the Bach Festival. But there's much more than music. Leipzig's Old Town is a treasure trove of Renaissance and Baroque architecture, with ancient churches and palaces that narrate the city's rich history. The monument to the Battle of the Nations, an imposing structure honoring the victorious battle against Napoleon, is a symbol of national pride and offers unmatched panoramic views from its top. Don't miss exploring the local markets and street festivals, which keep the city ever fresh and surprising. Number 11. Rhineland-Palatinate. Traveling through Rhineland-Palatinate, you find yourself immersed in a postcard landscape where medieval castles stand majestically along the winding banks of the Rhine and Moselle. This wine region is famed for its Riesling wines, produced in vineyards that line the steep river slopes, creating a stunning setting. Beyond wine, Rhineland-Palatinate is rich in history. Elt's Castle, hidden among lush forests, seems suspended in time, while quaint villages like Cochem and Bacharach offer a dive into traditional German architecture with their steep roofs and half-timbered facades. The region is also a hiker's paradise, with trails offering panoramic views over the river valleys. But did you know that Rhineland-Palatinate has one of the highest concentrations of castles in all of Europe? Number 12. Nuremberg. A city that has transformed its turbulent past into a future of hope and renewal. Nuremberg welcomes you with its rich historical and cultural heritage, but it is famous for its Christmas market, the Christkindlesmarkt, one of the oldest and most enchanting in Europe. The Imperial Castle dominates the Old Town and offers an open-air history lesson, while the Nuremberg Trials Memorial provides deep reflection on the events of World War II. Nuremberg is also renowned for its museums, like the Germanisches National Museum, which houses one of the most extensive collections of German art and culture. Equally important is its contribution to gastronomy, with specialties such as sausages and gingerbread delighting the palates of visitors. Number 13. Düsseldorf. Düsseldorf, the pulsating heart of fashion and art in Germany, is a city that surprises with its elegant blend of old and new. Strolling along Königsallee, you'll find yourself surrounded by luxury boutiques and major department stores, a true paradise for shopping enthusiasts. But Düsseldorf isn't just about fashion. Its medieval district, Altstadt, is famed for having the world's highest concentration of bars and breweries, with over 300. Contemporary art, on the other hand, can be found at the K20 and K21, which are galleries that host works by internationally renowned artists. Düsseldorf celebrates creativity and innovation, making it a must-visit destination for those seeking inspiration and beauty. Number 14. Neuschwanstein Castle. Neuschwanstein Castle, often described as the quintessential fairy tale castle, stands majestically in the Bavarian Alps near Munich. This architectural masterpiece, built by King Ludwig II of Bavaria, seems to emerge from the pages of an enchanted story, with its tall towers and pointed roofs. The castle's interior is equally impressive, decorated with frescoes inspired by German legends and artworks celebrating Romanticism. To reach Neuschwanstein Castle, you can take a bus from Füssen station or a horse-drawn carriage from the base of the hill. Did you know that Neuschwanstein inspired the Sleeping Beauty Castle at Disneyland? It continues to inspire dreamers of all ages. Number 15. Stuttgart. Nestled among vineyards in the hills of Baden-Württemberg, Stuttgart is renowned as the heart of the German automotive industry. Car enthusiasts will find their paradise in the Mercedes-Benz and Porsche museums, where they can explore the evolution of these famous sports and luxury cars up close. Moreover, Stuttgart's historic center features Baroque palaces and lively markets where various local specialties can be savored. For culture lovers, the Staatsgalerie boasts an art collection ranging from the Renaissance to modernism. And let's not forget the Volksfest, Germany's second-largest beer festival after Oktoberfest, which transforms the city into a popular celebration with rides, music, and plenty of beer. Number 16. Berlin. Berlin, the capital of Germany, is a vibrant intersection of history, culture, and modernity. Marked by a past of division, the city today celebrates its reunification with iconic monuments and a dynamic cultural life. Key attractions include the Brandenburg Gate, a symbol of peace and unity, and the Reichstag with its glass dome, offering a panoramic view of the city. Berlin's history is also palpable at Checkpoint Charlie and the remnants of the Berlin Wall, providing a poignant glimpse into its past. For art enthusiasts, Museum Island houses a priceless collection of art treasures and antiquities, while the East Side Gallery, a section of the wall transformed into an open-air art gallery, is equally significant. Berlin is renowned for its contemporary art scene, with countless galleries and exhibition spaces throughout the city. The nightlife is just as thrilling, with clubs and bars offering music and entertainment until dawn. Each district in Berlin has something unique to offer, making every visit a rich adventure of discovery. Number 17. Bremen. The city-state of Bremen, with its enchanting historic center, is a hidden gem in northern Germany. Known for the Town Musicians of Bremen story by the Brothers Grimm, the city proudly embraces its cultural heritage. The famous Bremen Town Hall, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a masterpiece of Renaissance architecture, while the Roland statue in the market square has symbolized civic freedom since the Middle Ages. Bremen is also famous for its contributions to beer and coffee production, with historic factories offering tours and tastings. Don't miss a stroll through the Schnorr district, a maze of cobblestone streets and colorful houses that now host boutiques, art galleries, and cozy restaurants. Number 18. Rügen. A place where nature enchants and history unfolds through towering chalk cliffs and ancient ruins. This Baltic Sea island is a mosaic of landscapes, with fine sandy beaches, alternating with dense forests and blue lagoons. Cape Arcona offers spectacular views of the tempestuous sea and is the perfect spot for unforgettable sunsets. History and archaeology enthusiasts will be fascinated by the Prora Gate, a concrete colossus erected during the Nazi regime, now transformed into a modern resort complex. The island's magic also extends beneath the waves, with sunken wrecks offering spectacular dives into the secrets of the Baltic. But Rügen is not just about nature and history. Every year, the island comes alive with cultural festivals, celebrating everything from classical music to cinema, drawing artists and tourists from around the world. After exploring Germany's most famous destinations, let us now delve into the tranquility of its most enchanting villages and small towns, where the essence of German life unfolds in a more intimate and authentic way. Number 1. Rothenburg ob der Tauber. Rothenburg ob der Tauber is a true medieval time capsule, preserved with such care it almost resembles a movie set. This village is a must-see on Germany's romantic road, attracting tourists who wish to experience a fairy tale atmosphere frozen in time. Walking along the town walls not only offers panoramic views of cottages that seem hand-painted, but also a sense of peace and a plunge into the past. As you venture deeper into its narrow streets, you'll discover shops selling local crafts, offering unique artifacts, and cozy cafes where you can savor traditional sweets. Every corner of Rothenburg is steeped in history and charm, making it one of the most photographed and beloved destinations for travelers. Number 2. Bacharach. Situated along the winding banks of the Rhine, Bacharach epitomizes the enchantment of the German Renaissance with its picturesque, half-timbered houses. It's a place where time seems to slow down, allowing every moment to be savored, whether you're exploring narrow alleys or tasting a glass of the renowned local wine. The charm of Bacharach is palpable, especially during the golden hours of sunset, when the last sunlight caresses the facades of historic homes. For history buffs, a visit to the Gothic St. Peter's Church offers a dive into the past, while wine enthusiasts will love the local cellars offering tastings of wines produced in the surrounding vineyards. Number 3. Quedlinburg. If stones could speak, those of Quedlinburg would tell tales of kings and ancient realms. This UNESCO World Heritage town is a hidden jewel, boasting a Romanesque castle and a historic center that has preserved its medieval allure. Walking through its streets, you find yourself surrounded by architecture dating back centuries, a paradise for those who love history and art. A visit to the castle, which overlooks the surrounding area, is a journey back in time, making this town a treasure to explore. The town market and artisan shops add a vibrant touch to the tranquil medieval atmosphere, inviting tourists to discover ancient crafts and local traditions. Number 4. Goslar. Nestled in the heart of the Harz Mountains, Goslar offers a journey back in time with its distinctive historic center and majestic imperial palace. Once a seat of emperors and rulers, this city is now a treasure trove of medieval houses and Romanesque architecture. Its cobblestone streets lead to lively squares, where markets and cafes blend with ancient buildings, boasting spires and ornate facades. A visit to the nearby Rummelsberg mines is also a must, offering a unique glimpse into the region's long mining history, also recognized by UNESCO. Number 5. Füssen. Nestled at the foot of the Bavarian Alps, Füssen is a charming gateway to the renowned castles of Neuschwanstein and Hohenschwangau, often linked to the fairy tales of Ludwig II of Bavaria. But there's much more to explore here beyond castles. The historic center is a weave of medieval streets, offering a tranquil atmosphere and wonderful views of the surrounding Alps. Taking a stroll along Lake Forgensee or exploring the Benedictine Abbey of St. Mong, founded in the 8th century, provides a deep dive into local history. Number 6. Monschau. This hidden gem in the Eifel region is perfect for those seeking a break from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Carefully restored half-timbered houses wind along narrow cobblestone streets, creating a fairy tale atmosphere that is hard to find elsewhere. Nature plays a significant role here, with hiking trails offering spectacular valley views and the chance to breathe the fresh forest air. During winter, the Christmas market transforms the village into a true winter wonderland, with twinkling lights and the aroma of mulled wine in the air. Number 7. Oberammergau. Famous for its rustic charm and deeply rooted cultural traditions, Oberammergau is a village nestled in the Bavarian Alps that captivates visitors with its hand-painted houses, which tell folkloric stories through intricate murals. This village is also renowned for its connection to theater, hosting the Passion Play every 10 years, an event that draws spectators from around the globe. The local craftsmanship is reflected in wood carvings, with shops displaying unique works of art, making every walk a fascinating visual experience. Number 8. Bernkastel-Kues. Set in the lush valley of the Moselle River, Bernkastel-Kues looks like it's straight out of a fairy tale, with its skyline dominated by the ruins of Landshut Castle looming over the town. The terraced vineyards surrounding the village are famous for producing some of the world's finest Riesling. A walk along the riverbanks or through the medieval center, with its enchanting squares, offers moments of serene beauty. Tasting the local wine in one of the many traditional cellars is a must, where the hospitality is as generous as the wine is delightful. Number 9. Dinkelsbühl. Another splendid example of medieval heritage along the Romantic Road, which is a tourist route in southern Germany, Dinkelsbühl captures attention with its well-preserved walls and colorful towers, which seem to guard the city. Walking through its historic gateways, you find yourself in a world where medieval festivities and festivals of ancient music are part of everyday life. Historic churches, like the St. George Church, with its impressive Gothic interior, offer a fascinating glimpse into the art and architecture that have shaped the region over the centuries. Dinkelsbühl is a place where every corner offers a new discovery, an invitation to explore and immerse yourself in history. Number 10. Cochem. Located in the idyllic Moselle Valley, Cochem is a true gem with its feudal castle, Reichsburg, majestically perched above the town and the river below. The castle, dating back to the 12th century, offers a panoramic view that is hard to match and tells a story of battles and regality. The heart of the village is a labyrinth of narrow, winding streets, lined with historic buildings and colorful shops. As you wander through the town, you are immediately enticed by local delights in small bars and restaurants, renowned for their authentic German cuisine. We also highly recommend taking a cruise on the Moselle River to admire the rustic landscape from a different perspective. Concluding this visual journey through Germany, we've navigated from historic walled cities to majestic alpine peaks, discovering not just incredible landscapes, but also the fascinating stories each village has to tell. We hope the images and narratives have offered you a new perspective on this nation, rich in culture and history, and ignited a spark to experience these wonders in person. Continue to follow us to dive into more adventures and explore together new extraordinary destinations.